Yabi. Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight, it's such a lovely night. Today is the. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot the date. Yeah, but it's the month of October, and here in Papua New Guinea, in Alotau town in Papua New Guinea, we have just uh, gone through almost the whole entire year, reached November, which is not far from now. So I'm actually anticipating a lot of things in the new month that is coming. But there are a lot of things I think as an observer that I observe within the, the state of Papua New Guineans and the way the country is run. So I'd like to share a little bit of my thought to each and every one of you that is traveling, cruising, touring all parts of PNG. Firstly, I'd like to you all to take note that travel expenses within Papua New Guinea is so ridiculously high. It's so high that you could even buy one customary land with that travel uh, expenses if you had to travel around half of the country. Yeah, so that is how ridiculous the prices of travel is within PNG because any Guinea cannot afford to keep uh, itself operating on a healthy do not pretend to know many things. But yeah, travel expenses in Papua New Guinea is ridiculously high. Living expenses in Papua New Guinea is high. In PNG, if you're living within towns and if you're gonna book a hotel or resort or lodge, it's gonna be probably 200 Australian dollars or 100 US dollars or probably 80 euro. That is how expensive Papua New Guinea is right now. And mind you, these are not five-star hotels. These are not five-star. They are just ordinary accommodations within PNG centers or towns, but they're very expensive. So my my view is that all those people who are planning to travel and see the authentic Papua New Guinea experience would always inquire, ask questions, and understand the status or the understand how travel is within different parts of PNG. And mind you, most of the tour operators or travel agents, they also want to make money. So on top of that, if you're going to travel and sleep in hotels and you're going to go to cultural events or you're going to go for certain activities within the country, be sure to have your expenses double or triple, and that's added on to the travel expenses and the accommodation or transport. Yeah, basically that's what you will expect to find within PNG. And recently we've been seeing a lot of complacency as to how the country's finances and economy is managed, and there's less export of commodities, and there is so much influx of Chinese businessmen and women into the country, and there is so much of import agriculture hasn't been developed. Our government keeps listening to corporations, people who fund the budget, and the government hasn't yet to come to a point in the lives of life that they will be able, or they must be able, they should be able to make decisions independently I'm not saying that you should be a self-opinionated type of person, but it happens within our country that at some point I think our leaders should make decisions for the benefit, for the best, for the in favor of the people of this sovereign nation. Anyway, I'm not trying to disregard every other contributing country that is part and parcel of PNG's growth in economy, in politics, and everything, but that's my peace of mind. Uh, there is power outages within the whole entire country. There is always continuous blackouts. There is always no gas. Uh, there is no gas for cooking. And mind you, we have some of the biggest multi-million dollar gas companies operating within PNG. And raw fuel is produced here in this country. And that country is suffering from the low supply of energy within its own borders. So that is basically what's happening now within this country. But that's doom. Let's forget about all the doomsday messages that is floating in the media everywhere. Things can change because the change is not outside, it's not without, it's within. So each and every person is responsible for everything that happens to our lives and our country and our province and everything that we do. So yeah, thank you whoever that was watching me who came live. That's basically what I want to say. Yeah, this recently Alota has been facing a lot of mixture of the bad and the good. So yeah, but I do tourism, so we I travel out of Malin Bay province, which PNG Alotau town. I've traveled to Wewak, I've traveled to Medan, I've traveled to Gorok, I've traveled to Jimmy Jiwak, I've traveled to Mount Again. Within this year alone, I've traveled out of the province. So next year, I'll be traveling out of the country to different parts of the world to do tour, to take on the challenge of taking the tourism to the next level. But then I'm marketing Good Enough Island. Good Enough Island is on the market. If anyone wants to climb the mountain, they want to snorkel, they want to scuba dive, they want to experience the culture. We are looking forward to registering a culture show on Good Enough Island, a festival that will lead up to operate. I'm the owner of Million Bay Paradise Experience. We try our best to give the most unique experience to every single tourist that is traveling into the country and they book with us. Yeah, so basically that's what I do here in Alotau. Thank you very much for anywhere around the world, around the country. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. My name is Ricky. Uh, I'm ready here if you want to come on board our tour the next time you cruise into Papua New Guinea on the cruise ship, on an expedition ship, or you flying into the tourist. We are always available to take you on board for tours. Mind you, always important to give us a note on what you want to do, the type of tour you would like to take, what you'd like to see, what is your interest. If you need transport to be organized, you need accommodation to be organized, logistics to be organized for you. If you need payment, we accept uh, prepaid services. We'd like you to pay for our services. We organize the logistics and the tour goes on. But you can go ahead and check my on Airbnb. Accommodation that is on Airbnb, Real Paradise Experience, where you will get to stay in an accommodation for 5 days days. Trip is organized. There is snorkeling, scuba diving, hatching, clamshell, odd activities, cultural events, village experience, local dishes, and yeah, basically that's what you will see. So Papua New Guinea Milne Bay is a marine province. Thank you, whoever you are that is watching me. Thank you very much. Yeah, Papua New Guinea, Milne Bay is a marine province. We are mostly scattered. All our villages and people are scattered all throughout the province on most of the islands. So people live on the islands. Near NB, you can check me out, do your payment, and then cruise down this way. Let me organize stuff. You can cruise the islands and visit. Some of the happiest people on earth are people who never seen, who don't frequently go to towns and cities. They live in the most peaceful environments, surrounded by negative ions, and life is healthy and life is full of smiles and simplicity. But basically, that is what we want to unwind, and we want to refresh ourselves and get to the basics of life. Life is sophisticated, complex, that people die easily. They get cancer, they get sickness. It's good to go out to the islands and swim in the sea and dive in the reefs and visit the caves and wash in the waterfall and eat some local dish and have fun with the people around. And those are the most simplest things you could do, but it's worth your life, because life is complex. People get stressed out. Most of the stress is coming from the electromagnetic field of energy that circulates within the communications that we are part of, the internet that we are in. So yeah, so book with us, find our email address. Milne Bay Paradise Experience Tours is on Facebook, not tours, but Milne Bay Paradise Experience is our Facebook page, and you can find us there. What we offer, but our 6-hour tours within Alota was also uh, Discover PNG website. We're there, Millennium Experience. So yeah, we love you. If you're from America, if you're from Russia, if you're from Italy, if you're from